Hello colonists, today's lesson is on using spreadsheets to combine data so that we can find correlation using Google Sheets. Alright, the first thing you want to do is pull up your Google form where you collected data from your peers, and you won't see any results on your first pull up of the screen. You're going to find your results under the responses option here. So we see the questions is highlighted. Now let's switch over to responses. We have 13 for my Pet Speak Survey 2020. And like magic, we have pie charts to show us the frequency of answers, the results, and it looks beautiful. Now, what you're going to want to do is not just go by these beautiful pie graphs because they don't show correlation. See, we're going to want to look at this. We're going to want to see if, well, how many males that took my survey speak cutesy language to a pet. So we're going to have to combine those two responses together, and it'll take developing a spreadsheet first and then crunching numbers on that spreadsheet. So on that form, you'll want to go to this little tiny green button called Create Spreadsheet. It becomes even more magical. So let's do this. Create a new spreadsheet. Yes. Here we go. So we have our raw data presented to us, every response with every answer. So now we can find some correlations between two types of responses. Also, what's great is it shows us the time and date of the survey, when the survey was taken by a certain person, and that is very important, especially the date. The date is extremely important because this is scientific data, and you need to have those, the time, the area, where it was taking place, what kind of people were being surveyed. So that timestamp is essential. That the survey was given in April 2020. That must be mentioned in my paper. The first thing I want to do is take away all of the survey takers that were not familiar with animals or pets. So I could do that by going to my B column where it has have you owned or visited a pet on a frequent basis, and take out the nose. All right, so we could do a quick little sort the sheet from A to Z. That puts it in alphabetical order. These four no's I don't need. You'll see that 2 people took the survey, answered no, and then the survey quit for them. That's the way it was supposed to work. First 2 days of the survey, I had not fixed that problem yet, and so the no answer people, they continued on to the survey. Guess what? Sorry guys, and guy and gal, I don't need those results, so I'm going to get rid of them. We can delete these rows. Okay, now, we got a problem here. Only one male took the survey, one male who has a pet. All right, so now then all my results will be 100% if I do that. So maybe that's something I'll have to mention in my paper, is that only one male took the survey, and so that's why my results are 100%. That's not good. Okay, I expected more students to take my survey. I have 115 English students and about 50 of them still paying attention to class. So I was thinking maybe I'd get about 30 kids, but okay, 13. So now my so I had to mention that in my paper. The flaws of the research. Okay, so now what I'll do then is measure what the females answered. So because I have a larger sample size of females, I can find better percentages. I'm not just gonna come up with 100%. All right, so I'm gonna sort the sheet. A to Z, because F comes before M, and so all of my female responses are together, right? So if I highlight all this, I could create some charts. What I don't really want to do that right now. What I'm going to do is find correlation between 2 elements. and so like all across the board, not ready to work with yet. All right, so sorting your list by different columns is going to help you find your correlation. We have sorted this list alphabetical order with A to Z, so female came up first. So that means that down to row 9 is the female responses. So I can highlight, let's say I want to see of the females who speaks cutesy baby talk with their pet. I can click and hold down on row 9 and drag upward, and then to the responses, and then I'm going to insert a chart. And Google chose a pie chart. I love pie charts. This shows a great correlation. Remember, I only highlighted the responses of the females. I was able to do that quickly by sorting that list first. So now this title is not too good because it's using just that column title here. It doesn't mention anything about female responses, and so we are going to adjust that right now. All right, so we females who use cutesy baby talk with pets, no question mark. 75% of the females use cutesy baby talk with pets, and 25% do not. Okay, click outside and you have that correlation. Females who use cutesy baby talk with pets. You can drag that chart around and notice how you can use any of these questions, sort them, and then find your correlation. I'm using column F all the time. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to think, does texture play a role in cutesy talk? And so I'm going to sort this list by A to Z, so that my firm solid pets are together and my fluffy pets are together. This one, the male female, doesn't really matter, doesn't come into play. It's just based on the type of pet. All right, so looks like all fluffy pets. All fluffy pets are talked to with cutesy baby talk, and our chart will show that. All right, now we 100%. Kind of a boring graph there, but it is pertinent. Scientifically, we can say that fluffy pets get that cutesy attention. All right, so now remember, we have to always retitle so we show that correlation. All right, let's see. We can probably capitalize that use of cutesy baby talk with fluffy pets. All right, our collected data shows 100%. Bam, all of them. Okay, I can move that to the side, and you could always copy paste into your paper these charts, and that's what you're going to do for your section 2. I'm sorry, section 3. Section 2 is going to be your methods, how you collect the data. Okay. Now, so this is your results, and for your paper, you're just gonna write about your chart. All right, you're going to explain your charts to your audience. All right, now this Friday we have this due. All right, I need to see this raw data with a few charts on there. That's what you're going to turn in. You're going to turn in this spreadsheet with some charts that give us some telling information. Okay, that's it for me for showing you how to take a form, a Google form, and make it into a spreadsheet, practically one click, and then taking that raw data and changing it to appropriate charts for your paper. If you have any questions, you can email me or use Remind. All right, have a good one, kids.